Good morning, everyone. Bill and Kara with KV Tricks.
Good morning.
Where are we at, hon? What are we doing?
We are at the port of San Diego. We've got the Disney Wonder behind us, and we are going to be getting on board very shortly.
Yeah, the Disney Wish. Where are we going?
No, not the Disney Wish, the Disney Wonder.
We just got off the Disney Wish. Disney Wonder, where are we going?
This is a 4-night cruise. We are stopping in Catalina Island, Ensenada, and we have 1 day at sea.
Awesome. Here we go. You just heard they made some sort of shipboard announcement, which there are no guests on board. There should not be any guests on board yet because the first boarding party isn't until noon. So it might have just been something for the staff to hear. It's a beautiful ship. Can't wait to get on in just a few minutes. We got about 45 minutes until our check-in time at noon. It's about 11:15 now. But what can we do right now?
We can drop off our luggage at the borders, so that's what we're going to do. And it looks like the line has already. They have kind of the line sectioned off, and it looks like the line is already starting. So yeah, but we'll drop off our luggage.
The line for what?
To check in.
Okay, let's go. We just gave our luggage to the porter over here, kind of next to the entrance. And then they have people, stanchions and line here for different time groups. So it's important you come at your time. They're not going to let you in early. So we're going to get in line for the noon line, which I believe is this one right here. So here we are in line. That's concierge. They get to go in first, then we're noon, and then 15-minute increments, 12:15, and then 12:30 over there. So you just get in line for your time slot. Unfortunately, we got about 40 minutes of standing under that until we get in the ship. So
Yeah.
Some people are a lot smarter than us, and they have umbrellas. I really wish I had one now. Oh, they're letting concierge on, so just a matter of a few more minutes for us, I think. Yay, they're letting us in. Woohoo! About 15 minutes early. Here we go into the port. And here we are in port with a bunch of stanchions. So, but at least it's air conditioned and out of the sun. And when we get up here, they're going to scan our boarding passes to go next stage. At some point, I won't be able to have the camera out through security, I'm assuming. Made it through security okay? What's the next stop here?
Check-in.
Check-in. All right, so this is the waiting area. If we need to wait to check in, but it is our check-in time, so I think we can just go straight to any one of these desks to get it all taken care of. All right, so here's the layout. We are kind of just hanging out. What did they tell us when we checked in?
They said that they're expecting to start boarding the ship at 12:30.
Okay, it's about almost noon now, like 5 till, so we can't contain this excitement. So we're waiting to get on the ship. What do we need to know from this point, from here?
So from here, we just need to know what our boarding group number is. And then they release people in groups. So they'll start with group 1, which that's pretty much always concierge. And then group 2 and so forth. We are group 2. So we'll get on the ship fairly shortly after they start boarding people.
This is crazy. There are pigeons wandering around inside the check-in desk. We had one just come by my feet a second ago. Not that one, a second one just walked by my feet a second. There it is. That one there just walked by me, past my feet a second ago. They just announced the family of the day, a family from Oregon. They're gonna be the first to board the ship. Yay! We got a boarding group call.
Yep.
So now we get in line to get into the line for the line, because we were in the other line to get into this line. Up here, we can, if you choose, you can take your photo with a backdrop. They have professional photographers on the ship and here to take your photo. We are going to skip that and just go on board. Just got through the next stage of the check-in, and you can see the base of the ship. We're gonna go up the escalator here. Oh, here we go. Here it comes. We're gonna get on board. Thank you. Oh, there we are. Wow. We missed you. Right now we're looking for some lunch, and this is the French Quarter Lounge, supposed to be based off of Princess of the Frog, Tiana. This was a lounge before, but this is more open than I remember it being after they had a retrofit. So over here they have check-in for Apollo, and we did that, and
we were able to get a Apollo brunch.
Brunch.
Yep. So we hadn't been able to get on the app. So we were able to get, so on Sunday we get to dine at Palo for brunch.
We weren't able to find it on the app. Not to say we weren't going to be able to get onto the app. Okay, whatever. Going to Tiana's place for some lunch based off of Princess and the Frog. We were last in here on the Wonder in 2017. And at the time I think Tiana's place was fairly new, but we had not started vlogging yet.
Correct.
So, but it is nice to be back in here. It's very kind of elegant kind of thing. Here's a look at the menu. You can read it for yourself. I'm not going to read it all, but there you go. Just finished our lunch at Tiana's. Now we're going to head to the room to get your card. They have them outside now in the fish center. There's our room 6141. And I'm winded from walking the steps. Alright, here we are. We are in an inside stateroom this time. And we have our Castaway Club membership gift. We are platinum.
We're now platinum.
And with that, let's see, you got some luggage tags. Got the lanyards, and it looks like we got some cooler bags.
It's a cooler bag. Isn't
Nice.
it cool?
Yeah. In a room and taking a moment, but let's talk about lunch at Tiana's.
Lunch at Tiana's was fantastic. Standard Embarkation Day menu. It's kind of at all of the ships. But I started with the beef empanada, which is very good. And you had?
I had the salmon, which it wasn't smoked salmon, but it had like a light flavor to it, so I thought that was pretty good. And then you had?
I had the potato and leek soup, which is actually one of my favorite soups on board. I'm always excited to get that.
And I had the gumbo, and I was telling Carrie, I think it's kind of funny. I get the gumbo all the time, but it's always like there's one shrimp in there, and it's like the standard. It has to be at least one shrimp. So let's cook this shrimp separate, then drop the shrimp in the middle. So, does anyone else notice that, or is it just me? But anyway, and then for the main entree, we
both did the roast beef, which is we had it cooked perfect medium rare. I thought, at least my piece was.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
And then we had both had the Oreo cheesecake,
cookies and cream cheesecake,
which was basically Oreo cheesecake anyway, and that was okay. I mean,
I liked it.
She liked it more than I did.
I was gonna say you weren't that big of a fan, but I enjoyed it.
So we just came to the room quick, dropped our stuff off, we couldn't get into the room until 1:30, and so we went and got lunch first and all that stuff. So we dropped off our stuff, and then now we're on our way to.
We are gonna head to the Senses Spa open house.
So that's nice. So they have these little sanitation stations all over the place
that are out.
That are right next to elevators. And then it looks like they got a new upgrade for the elevators. At the elevators, if you need to find someplace, they have the little list that at least tells you the deck and where to find whatever. So if you want to get ice cream, deck 9, and it's in the midship. So right now we're trying to get the Senses open house, which is under recreation, Senses deck 9, and in the forward. Oh, it's a touchpad now. And it's got the list there too. Nice. And we're walking outside on deck 9. This is the exit for the one slide. And we're going to head our way toward forward for Senses. This is deck 9 midship, where they're going to have some of the entertainment. So the stage here, that's the stage where they're going to have a lot of the performances. Right now they're getting ready for the sail away party. The pool here actually closes, the cover comes over it. And that can be a floor where people can dance or just watch the shows. Sometimes they'll have meet and greets over here, like we met Stitch over here on a previous cruise. We're gonna go forward some more. From here we can get a little bit of a look of that Maritime Museum. If you saw in the other video, we kind of walked by it as we were exploring the pier. And this is supposed to be an adults only area in the front. So there's a Cove Cafe where you can get some, especially coffee drinks. And there, this adults only pool area through here. And there's Signals Bar. This area can be a little stage. Sometimes they'll have a live musician playing up there. And I think this is the way to Senses, if I recall.
So you can get your hair done. Got some mani-pedi stations. Look, lots of fun. This is one of the couples villas. If you actually like to spend your time on vacation working out, they have a huge gym at the very front of the ship. All sorts of machines, treadmills, ellipticals. They do all have TVs on them, but if you're walking, I'd want to take in on the view. This is the women's locker room. One of my tips is it's always kind of nice to shower in here because they actually use the Senses products, the Elemis. So they have hair gel, deodorant, shaving cream, a bunch of disposable razors, face wash, body lotion. Here's the locker room. So you can, all the lockers have key locks on them. They do have a sauna. So now this is the women's locker room. The men's is identical. And then here are the showers. They even have these nice little loungers that you can hang out on. And if you are interested, this is the rainforest room on the Wonder. If you've been on the larger ships, the rainforest room there has hot tubs. The Wonder and Magic do not. But they do have, if you have never experienced these tile loungers are heaven. I could really just live with one of them. But then they have the different showers and the steam rooms. So this is the couple's villa. So this is where if you are a couple, it doesn't have to be like man-woman, it can be mother-daughter, whatever. But they have the 2 treatment beds. And then this is the most awesome part. They have a hot tub out here. And they do like this little like foot bathing ritual. Then you usually go get your treatment. And then you get some time to lay on the nice little bed. They serve you fruit and tea. It is a pricey, but an amazing experience. Oh yeah, and then they've got the little shower here too that you can take as well. Really, really cool experience if you're able to enjoy it.
How was the tour through Senses?
I want a facial, I want a massage, you want acupuncture.
You'll get nothing and like it.
I want potato
You'll
chips.
get nothing and like it.
Where are we headed?
We are headed down to deck 3 for our champagne tasting.
Deck 3 forward, like old time back
Yes.
home. We used to spend a lot of time down here on
We
the first 2 cruises.
we spend a lot of time
On the first
this
cruises.
area.
So this is the logo for the after hours area up here front for the adults only thing. And we learned this on our theme ship tour on one of the previous cruises. This is actually, if you look at it upside down, this is Mickey's sorcerer's hat. They turn it upside down, they put it in a martini glass as part of the logo. So they have it here on the floor. So there's the martini glass upside down from this angle. So yeah, it doesn't look like the sorcerer hat from Mickey. This is Azura, like the last time we were on the ship, I believe. This was the Wave, and they've remodeled it. And so it kind of looks the same, but it's a little bit different. But we spent a lot of time in here on our last cruise. And we got the activity board up here, so we know what's going on for today. This is where they'll have a couple of performers, adult performers, no, adult only at a certain point, and then they'll also have bingo in here on occasion, I think. This is the Cadillac Lounge, and it is named because it looks like parts of Cadillacs. So there's the front grill, and there's our champagnes that we're going to be tasting. Here's our setup. I got a couple glasses for us and water in a can, and then these tabletops are hubcaps.
Also be doing wine tasting and the chocolate and liquor seminar during this cruise. What do you think about the sweetness here? Not sweet, yes?
No.
How we call wines that are not sweet?
Dry.
Dry wines, yes, dry wines. So this is a brut champagne, means extra dry champagne. Champagnes are actually non-vintage, so big majority, doesn't mean they're bad, yeah? About 15% of the wines are so-called vintage wines. That means they come from a single year. Actually even more expensive than the good ones because they didn't really make a lot of wine there. To read, Sven is dark, so.
Just got out of our champagne tasting, and what do you think, hon, real quick?
Well, I've got the hiccups, so apparently it was good.
Okay.
No, we had a good time. It was very informative. We drank some really yummy champagne. We had 5 of them. And we'll have a breakout video on that so you can see more.
But right now, what do we got to do?
We've got to go to the muster drill.
We got to find our station.
Yes.
So So the reason why all these cast members are in the bright orange is because they're going to be team leaders for the muster drill. They're going to go on Animator's pallet, not for food, but for the mandatory muster drill. Basically, we just have to show up to the location and then they'll walk us through instructions.
The ship's whistle and audible alarm.
So they give the instructions on the PA speaker. We're just kind of hanging out, and we will not be here very long, but it's just a mandatory type of thing that we have to go through. We just left the muster drill, which was a requirement again, about a half hour. It took us an hour at the Sail a Wave party, and you can see the crowd kind of gathering below. And I talked about this before. This is the pool. They closed this, so people could dance on it or whatever. I don't know why they're not letting people on now. Maybe we'll find out. But they got a DJ up here working. And we saw these from when we were on the pier earlier. They got these big Mickey hands. It looks like they're inflatable. That's new. I think this is new too. They have a couple of kids zones. So these little areas down here, one on each side of the pool here, are reserved for kids only, so they can dance and they can see the show without being blocked by adults.
Hey yo, what's good, Disney Wonder? Let me hear you make some noise! Alright, welcome to Mickey's Sail Away Party. I'm Kelly, your host, and I'm here with DJ Max to help get the party started. Here we go! Twist in your hips. Let's see it! Go, Maddie! Hey, yo, we're good! Here we go! On deck 10, let's see it! Alright.
We got a couple of cast members, Disney bounding characters, Minnie and Donald and Goofy. Oh, there's the I don't know the rest of the words, but I just remember that part.
A new catchy tune for you.
Yeah. That was a fun little sail wave party. Or is it wave? Whatever. We're gonna head to the front of the ship. We are officially shoved off.
Are we?
Yes. So we're gonna go to the front of the bow, or at least I want to go to the bow. We're gonna go look over to see as we leave port.
Okay.
So the wave party was in the midship on deck 9 and 10. We're up on deck 10 and we were looking down. So come up here, this is the Wild World of Sports where you can play some basketball. And of course this is the forward of the ship, and we parked head in at the port. And I can feel us moving. Oh, here we go. Oh, you can see us moving. And if you're wondering, down here, this is not for guests. This is cast members only deck over here. So this is where the cast members can go and swim and be away from guests for a while. If you look up here on the bow, there's a hidden Mickey, those 3 circles off the front of the ship. And you can look over here. This is the Maritime Museum that we were kind of walking past in the other video from this morning, and now you can see the all the ships that they have that you can explore at that. There's a restaurant here. That's the window where we stayed, and you can just kind of see the skyline of San Diego as we move away. There you go, get a better view of the Mickey ears on the front of the ship. Okay, we're starting to turn around now so that we can face out to sea. Really, we are not too far. This is the airport here. This is the airport. Here comes a plane coming in, a small one coming in to land right there. So yeah, we're right next to the airport. If you look to the horizon back there, you can definitely see that we're moving. It's kind of a crazy feel when you notice it. See the like mountain range or whatever in the background, how it's moving so fast. There's the bridge just over those people's heads. Yeah, you definitely feel it when you notice that we're rotating. So we actually been so excited to get on the Disney Wonder for the first time in so long that we keep forgetting there's two interesting things about this cruise for us. One is it's our first platinum cruise.
Platinum!
We just made it, so this is cruise number
11.
Number 11. At 11 cruises, you become platinum. I think it was our first vlog, we became gold. Our first cruise vlog, I think we became gold. So, hey, we made it platinum. And number
now
two,
we get to shoot for Pearl.
yeah, they just released the new tier system thing.
Yeah.
So, yay, Pearl. Yay, goals. Anyway, so the number 2, or actually it's number 1 reason why this is a special cruise is
It's our anniversary.
this today.
Today
The day
we were
we're
married on Groundhog's Day.
At Disney World.
Yep.
In fact, at the boardwalk. At the pavilion there. So, happy anniversary, hon.
Happy anniversary.
Yay, 14 years. Well, 14 for me, for her, it's been a lot longer being married to me, right? It's been more like, what, 50 something?
Sure, something like that.
All right, where to?
Let's go check out Vibe Open House since it's right in front of us.
Alrighty. As you turn around here, you can see the Midway. We kind of walked past that earlier on our other video when we were just checking out the side of the bay. But now we got the front of it, which is now a museum, and you can see, kind of hard from this distance, but you can see the aircraft on the upper deck. To get to Vibe, we come in through deck 10, and then we walk up some steps to get to the entrance. This seems like the main lounge area up here. Another place to watch play video games or watch movies. They actually got several TVs, and they actually have a bar over here. It's juice bar, I should say. I don't know if it's sodas or what. I see a soda gun. A few things, of course, not open right now. We're about to sound the ship's whistle. I don't know how loud that's going to be or what it's going to sound like. We'll find out. Yeah, that was loud. Now that we're away from the dock, you can definitely feel like we're moving here. There's downtown San Diego, and I think we went around the airport, or at least there's some sort of airfield here. And it's beautiful. You can see the mountain ranges, and I didn't know that there was at least tall hills or mountains this close to San Diego, because we've only been out here one other time, and it was just pretty much SeaWorld and Disney World. What do you think, hon? It's beautiful out here, isn't it?
It is. We went to Disneyland. Disney World's in Florida.
I'm sorry, I misspoke. Whatever. And I call myself a Disney professional or whatever.
You do. That was
shame.
not something an expert would say.
Shame on me. 20 lashings in the bedroom.
Can't put that in there.
Well, watch me. Getting a flyover by a helicopter. I think it was military.
Well, a very good evening, Disney Wonder. This is the Cruise Director.
Okay, this is very weird. All the power went out mid-announcement on the ship, and we're kind of just floating.
Yeah, that's a new thing for us.
Yeah, there's... Oh. Okay. Do you think Mickey fell off the wheel?
Maybe.
I mean, the light's on still in the kitchen, but like the screen went out, and all the lights around, a lot of these other lights went out. I mean, we still have like lights here that probably fall under emergency power. But, that's a weird feeling. So, hon, it's kind of like a eerie quiet.
Yeah.
With all the power or not all the power, but all the power being out. There we go. See that? How it just came back on? Wow. Okay. Well, we're gonna head down to our room.
Yeah.
And just kind of take a few minutes because we got about an hour till dinner, or hour till the show, I should say. All right, so we went to our room to unpack a little bit. I would say this is actually probably the most busy that we've been on a cruise ship.
Yeah, we've never done a drink tasting on opening day, that's for sure.
Yeah, we've just been busy, really.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of fun. But so we went to the room, dropped some stuff off, or put some stuff away, whatever. And now where are we headed?
We are headed toward the Walt Disney Theater.
It's going to be the show for the night. What's the show?
The Golden Mickeys.
Golden Mickeys. Kind of some sad news. What was the announcement?
So there was there was a blackout earlier, and they're still having issues getting power to some areas. Unfortunately, there's not going to be a showing of the Golden Mickeys tonight.
Wah, wah.
So we are going to miss that, which is kind of a bummer.
But I think there's some trivia or something that we can go check out. We have to double check the activities thing. But we'll find something to do. There's always something to do.
Or I guess we'll go back to our room and finish unpacking.
So while we're here, just gonna take a look. This is the atrium, and it is kind of cool. They have the 4 elevators here midship, and then up here, this is very beautiful. Originally, they had a Chihuly, if you know who that is. So they had a Chihuly up here for the thing, but they actually have a pulley system that will lower this so that they can clean these chandeliers. And right here is near the entrance of the Walt Disney Theater. Unfortunately, a lot of people were ready to go in for the show before they cancel it. So right now it is packed inside Mickey's Main Sale and Whitecaps, the 2 shops that are right up front next to the Walt Disney Theater. So it's just kind of crazy. Carrie's in here someplace too. I'm just gonna see if I can find her. So I overheard a cast member talking to someone. They're going to offer trivia in the D Lounge. This is not part of the plan for today, but they're offering it as an alternate entertainment because the show got canceled. One way to clearly cheer Carrie up is
Trivia.
Trivia?
Yeah.
You're not a trivia snob or anything, are you?
No. I'm not a snob.
Unfortunately, we don't know what the trivia is going to be about.
No clue.
I don't wonder if they know. We just got to pull out extra questions that they don't have asked in any other thing. So this is the D Lounge. They have a bar in here, but sometimes they have bingo or other entertainment, more so for like family or for kids. Okay, how did we do on the very first trivia for this trip?
15 out of 25.
What was the winning number?
23.
Oh, well, you were here by yourself for most of it because
Yes.
I went to go.
You abandoned me.
Yeah, for you. Come on. Because I went to go get the drink of the day and some popcorn because we need a little something.
Yeah.
We're thirsty. We need something to snack because it's only about 2 hours till dinner.
Yep.
But we're going to stick around because they have Ultimate Disney Trivia
Ultimate
after
Disney
this.
Trivia, so we'll probably get 3 out of 25.
Oh, come on now. We only need to know Walt's social security number, and all that other fun stuff.
And where his head is frozen.
Yeah, oh, whatever. Anyway, here, put those glasses next to each other. And tell me if you notice something. Notice something different or off?
Well, I noticed that yours is more pink than mine.
Look at the size, honey.
Oh, yeah, I guess my glass is a little larger.
Yeah. So I asked her when she made the drink, which glass is it supposed to go in? And she said, oh, your wife gets the big one. You get the small one.
She knows well.
Yeah. Well, Pluto decided to come in the D Lounge during trivia. Bye, Pluto. All right, our very second trivia. How did we do?
Not great.
What do you mean not good?
Well, we got 18 out of 30. I mean, the winning team got 27.
We were close.
I was gonna say, I was actually impressed with how many answers I did know.
No. What now?
I don't know.
We weren't expecting this, so
No.
there's something up. What's next?
Musketeer Madness?
No clue what that is.
No clue.
So we're in the Musketeer Trivia. That was in the D Lounge. Basically, it was a trivia game that one person at a time would go up and had to answer 5 questions to win a medallion. And we're getting ready to go into Triton's for dinner. Very nice because they have a live pianist playing Disney-related songs on the piano there that's broadcasting throughout the atrium. We're going to take a look over this event, Sally, but this is the Little Mermaid. Each ship has a character that is in their atrium, and on the Wonder, it is the Little Mermaid, Ariel. All right, looks like they just opened the door for Tritons for dinner, so we'll make our way downstairs. We're going to take the elevators up from the midship, so we're going to see the atrium. Here we go. Fly high. Then we're going to disappear into something. There's the... Hey, we're back in our room. So after that Mouseketeer trivia thing, I went to Triton's for dinner. And so Triton's is supposed to be based off the Little Mermaid's dad, King Triton. It's a very elegant style restaurant. Looks very nice. Dishes are nice, whatever. Anyway, so this is our first meal on the ship for dinner. And what do we do? What do we think? How was it?
Very good. We pretty much had the exact same meal tonight. We both started with the lobster and shrimp.
Yes, I really like this. Like, there's like this nice, subtle, light kind of flavor to the shrimp, and it's like a basil or something like that, like a lemon basil. I don't know how to describe it, but it's good. I always have to have that.
Yep.
It's good.
And then second course, we both had the French onion soup, which is a little different than what we've had in previous, where, you know, it's no longer like the cheese laid
like
on top. It's
melting
like
off the side and everything.
Yeah, it's like just like a piece of bread with the cheese on it, but it's still very good. Like, still really, really good French onion soup.
Yeah, like the recipe hasn't changed, just how much cheese was put on the soup.
Probably too many people were having trouble eating it. It was making dinner run long.
Yeah. And then for our main course.
Main course, we both did the Chateaubriand steak, and that was really, really good, as always. Came with some potatoes and some green beans.
Yeah.
So.
But then where we deviated.
Yes, we did.
Was dessert.
Yes, dessert. We did get different things. I did the Grand Marnier souffle, which is like my favorite dessert on Disney Cruise Line. I really wanted to get 2 of them. I only got 1. I'm very glad I only got 1, but I still really wanted 2 of them.
Yeah, and I got the creme brulee, which I really like creme brulee, but for some reason I only ever seem to get creme brulee when we're on Disney cruises. Like, I don't know what it is. That's the only time I ever get it, but I enjoyed it. But then it's today being our anniversary. Yay, anniversary! Yep, they came out with a special...
We did get a little chocolate mousse cake.
It's a happy anniversary kind of thing.
Yep, and they sang to us.
Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Happy anniversary to you.
Thank you.
That was very cute and sweet of them.
Yeah. And yeah, so it was a good meal, but we are just tired. We had a long day.
Yeah,
if you saw our videos, we were very busy. So.
We're fading. So we skipped out. There was 70s music trivia tonight. I decided it was worth sacrificing because I guess you were born in the 70s. I was not, but... You know, we figured we'd stand no chance at winning that trivia.
We just like going to trivia.
Yeah, but thought it was worth to skip it out, get back to the room, finish our unpacking, get to bed. We've got an early start tomorrow in Catalina.
Well, theoretically. So they made an announcement before dinner. And what's the announcement?
So the announcement was because they've got the power back up and running, everything is working, but because of the blackout, we actually turned around and we are headed back to San Diego.
Going back.
They did say this should not affect our stopping in Catalina tomorrow. We should still be able to stop. We should still be able to stop on time. Basically, they're just, as precaution, they're turning around and having the Coast Guard come on the ship and inspect it. And then we'll turn around and go back to Catalina as long as everything is okay.
Yeah, we don't know how far away we got from San Diego before we turn around. We don't know anything.
Yeah.
We just know we're heading back.
We just know we're heading back to San Diego, but we're still supposedly going to be waking up tomorrow in Catalina. So
cross your fingers.
Yes.
Anyway, but we want to thank you for doing this. Please do us a favor and subscribe. About 90% of our viewers are non-subscribers, so help us flip that number and also help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers. We're getting close, so just help us we're close. Help us get there if you're new here. So, but yeah, we got a busy day tomorrow, so hang tight. Tune in for that as we go check out
Catalina.
We're going to go check out the wine mixer.
No, we're not.
Anyway, I want to thank you for joining us. I am Bill.
I'm Carrie.
You're watching KB Tracks. Do us a favor, like, share, subscribe. We'll see you next time. Until then, good luck and have fun.
See ya.
It's a good time. It's a good